Food. Realization. Food. Realization. What does that mean? Once you realize what you're eating, it changes your life dramatically. It changes it. It changes it completely. And sometimes you got to go through the rough lessons to be able to be like, okay, well, this is wrong. I need to do this. This is wrong. I need to do that. You need to find what's compatible. You need to find what's good. You need a structure. Now, there's a lot of times where you're going to be stubborn, where you're not going to listen, or where you need to do something that's plainly simple, but you don't want to do it. Your mind doesn't catch up to it. And you're just left in a state of just confusion. You're left in a state of, oh, can I really do this? You're left with a state of losing confidence and losing the fact that you could do it. Now, there's a bunch of issues that arise when eating food. Now, there's contradiction with, oh, well, you're not perfect, so you're not going to eat the junk food all at once, or it's okay to have some here and there. You're right. We're not all perfect. We're not all perfect. And that's just what it is. But when you really look at yourself, it's like, am I trying the best to be able to take care of myself, to take care of my health? Because at the end of the day, that's what truly matters. What truly matters is what you think about yourself. And if you're thinking, oh, I'm messing up, or I could be doing better. Yes, you probably could, but it just takes time. It takes time to realize these things. It takes time for things to pass by, for you to understand that, one, you need to get the information. The information is not easy to come across. Some people, they struggle with finding this information. And this information, you have to, one, live through it. You have to keep experiencing it, going through it. It's an ever-ending journey of learning. You learn something new every single day. When you learn something new every single day, you're improving. One thing better. It's one at a time. You're gonna run into problems where you're like, okay, well, what's next? For me, I had the issue of eating healthy, but I just wasn't eating the right portions, the right amount of food. Now, I came across a bunch of junk food, or I came across not eating the right portion of protein, which is the recent issue that I had. And I now just fixed it. I'm buying more protein sources like meat, or I'm buying fish or chicken, eggs. I'm missing those protein sources. And why? Because there's complicated ways to cook and there's easy ways to cook. Now, depending on how you see it, it's going to be bad for you. If you think of cooking as time investing into yourself, knowing that it's worth it, it's worth the time being invested into, then it's easier for you to eat those foods at peace and happy, knowing that you've had a delicious meal right in front of you. To accept the fact that it's an investment. It's really an investment. Now, when you see it as, oh, it's a waste of time, or, oh, I'm tight on time, I can't make time for it, you're only messing yourself up right there. Because why? You're seeing it as negative. You're seeing it as, oh, well, I just need to eat to waste time. Like, it just wastes time. Like, it's not worth it. It's not doing anything for me. Or I could be doing more not eating. But you need to nurture your body. Your body needs to run off of something. Now, if you don't eat, you just have low energy for the rest of the day. You don't end up using it for yourself. It's not gonna be helpful at all. The reason why you eat food is, 1, to nurture your body. 2, so like that you feel better. 3, for your mental, because it also helps out with your mental. It overall helps out. Gives you the energy, gives you the mental focus, gives you the recovery that you need for your body. That's what nurturing is. Nurturing is about taking care of your temple, taking care of your body the way God intended you to, the way the Most High intended you to. That is something that's precious. That's why it's such an investment. If you don't eat enough, you're not going to be running on the right amount of energy. If you don't eat the right amount of proteins, you're going to be losing muscle. If you don't eat carbs, you're going to be running on no energy. If you don't eat no fats, you don't have backup energy for that. And not only that, you don't have the backup energy for those foods. Fats are basically backup energy as well as for your mental health. It also helps with your mental health. So eating has a lot more meaning than what people actually take it for. There's deeper meanings to it. There's different foods, there's different food cultures, there's different fruits, there's many different things. And how can you learn this? How can you know of these things? The only way to know is if you seek it out. You have to seek it out. If you don't seek this out for yourself, how are you ever going to help yourself? How are you ever going to help yourself? Let's be real. How will you ever help yourself if you don't want it enough for yourself? If you see it negative, if you see it as time consuming, if you see it as not important, if you find it too hard, you're only giving up on yourself. You're only giving up on yourself. That's why you constantly need to be looking back, retracking. Because sometimes you lose sight. Like, I didn't even notice that I wasn't eating the right amount of protein. That can mess you up in certain ways. You can also understand that you're eating too much of something and it's an imbalance. It's also another thing. I used to derive on my shakes. I used to like my shakes. I used to drink them all the time. But what? They had a bunch of fruit, which is it's not bad at all. That's healthy eating. But what about the other nutrients? Nourishment for your body to grow, to help you get through things. It's deeper than just food. It's nourishment. The same way you take care of your temple, the same way you take care of your body, is the same way you're going to take care of people. It all stems down to the same thing. It relates. Because how are you, like I said earlier, how are you going to take care of yourself if you don't? How are you going to take care of others if you don't take care of yourself? That's going to be the biggest underlying issue. I'm encouraging you guys to take this new level, this new step forward to being able to achieve something, to being able to achieve something. Let that sit in your head. To being able to achieve something. For it to heal you, for you to teach, for you to pass on knowledge to people. It's very important, and I cannot stress it enough. It is important that you keep these things in mind. If you don't keep these things in mind, how are you going to apply it to different things? If you don't want to learn new things, how are you going to want to learn how to speak a different language? How are you going to want to learn how to travel? How are you going to want to experience things? You can start somewhere. It doesn't even have to be food. It could be the gym. It could be studying. Or it could be the food. But I want you guys to take that step. I want you guys to take that step. And I cannot stress it enough. I need for you guys to take that step. I love to see people grow. I love to see people grow. It's one of the things that I can truly say I like about myself. I like to see people grow. If you like to see people grow too, then you need to work on yourself. You need to improve on yourself. Yes, I'm gonna start implementing proteins into my food. I'm gonna start eating the right foods. I'm gonna stop eating seed oils. I'm gonna stop eating foods that have additives and sugars and that's not processed right. These things are important. They are important. You start somewhere. You can start somewhere. And if I'm encouraging you to start somewhere, I would want you to start with your health. It's going to teach you how to nourish yourself. It's going to teach you how to nourish others. How to make food with patience and time, loving and caring. Cooking itself is an art. I'm not just thinking about it. Cooking is an art. You learn something every day. Cooking is an art. Because you have to pour time into it. You have to be patient. You have to be calm. Collected. Not be like, okay, well, I'm just going to take it out because I'm in a rush. No, that's not what you're supposed to be doing. You could do that. You could make fast meals. But you want to learn how to nurture. Take your time. I made that issue of rushing all the time. Rushing. When in reality, you just got to accept the fate. It's going to take like an hour. It's going to take like 2 hours. But it is an investment. You have time to do these things. You just have to fit in yourself. You have to go for it. I am encouraging you guys to go for it. I'm encouraging for you guys to go for it. I just want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, for this blessing that I am able to do. It's truly a blessing to be able to share the knowledge of the Most High that He has given me. Now, it's the end of the video. This is going to be your boy Zoe, signing off in the flow. I want to try it better. This is going to be your boy Zoe, the flow, signing off. I'll catch y'all later.